Good evening, contest chairs, fellow Toastmasters, and invited guests. Do you know what you want in life? Have you ever wondered to yourself, why does it take you such a long time to achieve your goals? This evening, I'm going to share with you 3 useful tips in order to help you reaching your goal, whether it be some worldly goods, or wealth, or other form of achievement or happiness. Tip number 1. Begin with the end in mind. This is one of the rules from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. If you do not know what you want in the end, I think it's almost unlikely for you to get what you want. It will also be very hard for the universe to give you what you want. However, if you know exactly what you want, you can take the actions or take some step in helping you to achieve your goals. I will share with you one personal story of mine. So when I was young, I had this dream of working in a prestigious international oil company, which is the company which I'm working now today. Every time when my parents drove past the office, I often tell my parents, "Pa, Ma, wouldn't it be great if I could work here when I grow up?" After graduation, I almost couldn't believe my luck that I was being accepted to join this company. So I believe that if you actually have an end in mind, you could achieve your goals step by step. This leads on to my tip number 2, which is related to this saying by Lao Tzu. A step of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, which is, of course, indirectly it means you have to take action towards acquiring your goals. Every time when we want to achieve our goals, we need to invest some time and efforts. But also one of the important things that we need to focus on is also the thoughts and the mindset. As long as we have a positive mindset in acquiring and receiving it, it will help us to achieve our goals easily. In relation to this, I will share a personal story of my sister. So my sister, back 3 years ago, she was very sad as most of her friends were either in a relationship or married. So back then she was 30 years old, she has never dated, she was very shy. She told me this, "I'm very afraid that I'm never going to get married." Well, I told her, "Sis, you should start change your mindset of this thought of I will never get married to I will soon meet my dream guy and get married in the future." It was then things start to change in her life. You wouldn't believe it, she even had cutouts from magazines of happy couple pasted on the wall next to her bed to remind her of her goals every morning when she wakes up. She began to see positive changes in her life as some guys started to approach her to go out on dates, although some also approached her to ask her for direction only. So what my sister did here was to change her mindset of being afraid of being single all her life to being happily married and take the necessary action to help her to reach her goals. And by the way, I forgot to mention that they are now happily married for more than a year. Moving on to my 3rd tip, which is this: we always have to keep a positive mindset if we want to achieve our goals. According to Rhonda Byrne, which is the author of The Secret, this universe is governed by one law, which is the law of attraction. So essentially, this law is like attract like. These thoughts operates on our feelings. What we think in our mind subconsciously become a constant thought. Indirectly, we attract this thought and its outcome to happen to us, whether it be positive or negative. Ones who speak most about prosperity is prosperous. Ones who speak most about illness has illness. Esther and Abraham Hicks say that you attract all of it. When you give thoughts to something, you are making it happen. I want to give an example. For example, when I say, I will be late for work. You think it's a good deal or not? Is that a good saying or no? I will be late. I will be late for work. No, of course not. Of course, when you have that thought that you will be late for work, the universe will help you to make it happen. So instead, we should probably try to say this phrase in another aspect. I will arrive early at work. It is important for us to focus on positive words such as can, will, must, and not on the negative aspect of it, which is mustn't, won't, can't. In a nutshell, to help us get close to what we want, first we should know what our goals are in life, and secondly, of course, to take action towards achieving our goals, and lastly, to keep a positive mindset about it. So, hopefully we will reach our goal by taking these 3 steps. In life, obviously, we do not know what we will encounter. However, if we keep living our life with a very enthusiastic and gratitude attitude, it is sure to be rewarding. I would like to end my speech with this saying from Henry David Thoreau. If you build castle in the air, you need not lose them. That is the place to be, but put a solid foundation under them.